Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Star Wars The Black Series Boba Fett. Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is a bootleg of Star Wars The Black Series Boba Fett in 4 minutes or less. Probably more. This video is a public service announcement for the collecting community. Toy Galaxy in no way condones the manufacture, sale, or purchase of any unlicensed or unofficial merchandise. That said, we did purchase a bootleg Black Series Boba Fett online so we could demonstrate just how much is sacrificed when a collector purchases counterfeit items on purpose or accidentally, and how hard it can be to tell the real thing from a very carefully crafted but ultimately inferior reproduction. Hey, bootlegs or knockoffs are a predictable reaction to supply not meeting demand, and it affects all toy manufacturers with a wildly popular product, not just Hasbro. But it does make you wonder why companies don't have a better understanding of their own customers. This is Boba Fett, for Christ's sakes. Half our channel is Boba Fett. Newsflash, he's popular. Put greater quantities of the popular characters into circulation if you want to take a bite out of the bootlegger's wallet. More Boba Fett and Han and Carbonite, less Han Solo and Greedo 2-pack. But don't make too many of them, because I still want to feel like I found something rare when I see one in a store. Like, if you don't make enough, I'll be angry, but if you make too many, I'll also be angry. There's a line, and I'm not going to tell you where it is. The Hasbro box has been meticulously recreated, and it's not until side-by-side comparison that you really see the differences. The bootleg version is, ironically, much blacker. The Star Wars logo is darker, and the lettering for Boba Fett is brighter and in a thinner typeface. Hasbro's window has chads left over where the opening was die-cut, then punched out. The bootleg is smooth along the edges, indicating a window that was not punched out, but removed as one piece altogether. On the back, it's not even close. Hasbro's image is lighter and far more distinct, while the bootleg looks like they scanned and reprinted the graphic on their box. On this particular bootleg figure, the helmet is a bit misshapen, the fabric texture is missing from his pockets, some of the painted details like the silver buckles on the back of his belt and a hash mark on his jetpack just aren't there. Many of the differences are so subtle that even a die-hard Black Series fan might not notice them at first. However, things like the completely different material for his cape, the unpainted ankle joints, and the totally different hip articulation are pretty obvious, but you won't know it if you never take the figure out of the package. All of the same accessories are included with the bootleg, but like everything else, the color and sharpness of detail doesn't match the original. You can also see the tiny circles left from injection holes on the bootleg samples that aren't there on the legit accessories. Both the accessories and the figure have a general softness of detail to them, as though they were made with a very old mold, well past the point where it should be used in production, or they are a copy of a copy and have a much lower degree of trueness to the original sculpt. I know we give Hasbro a lot of grief for their brand of quality control, but this bootleg demonstrates that it could be so much worse. So why buy a bootleg Black Series Boba Fett when you can still get the real thing on eBay or Amazon? Price and availability. Bootleggers are going to keep making figures as long as people keep buying them, and they aren't charging as much as the secondary market. That means that when I want it, I can find it, and it won't break my bank, leaving me plenty of funds for the other things that I collect. And really, which is worse, me encouraging the bootleg market or me encouraging the scalper market? Not to mention there are people who genuinely like the weird inconsistencies and warped nature of bootlegs and specifically collect them. Yes, but collectors who know they are purchasing a bootleg while part of the problem are not the majority. The problem arises when collectors who think they are buying the real thing are fooled by the steps that the bootlegger took to intentionally deceive them to get their money. The compromised quality is damaging to the Hasbro brand, the Star Wars license, and the collector who at this very moment may not know that they have been deceived. The only one who wins is the bootlegger. As a collector, especially for figures that have been out for a few years and have seen a significant increase in value over a period of time, you need to educate yourself about what the real thing looks like, and if you see a price that seems too good to be true, it probably is. There's no question, unless you're specifically trying to collect bootlegs, bootleg Black Series Fett is an easy pass. If you like Star Wars or Boba Fett enough to want to own a figure, then you owe it to yourself and other collectors to purchase the real thing, so do your research ahead of time. When you see it at a decent price based on the current market, buy it, and if you see two, leave one for the next collector. This is Casual Dan reading this. Thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comments if you've ever purchased a bootleg so we can report you to the proper authorities. Please like this video, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends and fellow bounty hunters on the internet and in person. Starting it over. Please like this video, hit subscribe, share the video with your friends and fellow bounty hunters on the internet and in person. What the? Thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comments if you've ever It's doing it out of order that's f***ing me up. Thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comments if you've ever purchased a bootleg so we can report you to the proper authorities. Please like this video, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends and fellow bounty hunters on the internet and in person, but not that turd Dengar.